Y'all, don't let the calendar fool you. Right now, while people are scraping ice off their windshields, you can be planting cold weather crops right now. December, January, doesn't matter. You can still plant these 5 crops right now in your garden. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee. Let's go over my top 5, maybe top 6 cold weather crops that you can be planting now. All right, y'all, you know I'm down here in zone 9B, Spring, Texas, and we're down in the 40s to 30s at night, highs in the 60s-ish. So this is a perfect time if you're down here anywhere in the south to be planting the next 5 crops. But before we get into that, if y'all are brand new to this channel, this is the first time you've ever seen this channel, I like to put out good, quality, wholesome gardening videos, how-tos, experiments, what am I doing, cooking videos, you name it. That's what I like to put out on this channel, is just down home relaxing content. If that appeals to you, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell so you're always notified whenever I upload videos, and y'all, welcome to the journey. Now, let's talk about these 5 crops. So let's just start with one of my favorite crops, and that's spinach. Y'all, I don't know what it is about this plant, but I absolutely love it. I've loved it since I was a little kid. Maybe because I watched Popeye when I was a kid, wanted to be strong like him. I don't know, but I love spinach. Spinach is one of those crops that absolutely hates the heat. Loves the cold, hates the heat. So now's the time to be sowing your spinach seeds, or if you have spinach starts, getting them into your gardens. If you're gonna plant seeds in direct sow, go about 1/2 inch deep, plant the seeds, cover them up, water them in, sit back, and just watch them grow. Again, they don't like the heat, so this is a perfect time to get them planted so you could be having your spinach throughout the winter. Can't beat it. And another really good thing about planting your spinach this time of year is the leaves are going to taste better. They're going to be a little sweeter as opposed to planting them, if you can even get them to grow, in the heat, which I can't. So you're gonna have a better tasting spinach if you plant them right now. And spinach is a fast growing crop. So just get them planted, sit back, and start enjoying them when you can harvest. Number 2, lettuce, y'all. Especially if y'all like salads, come on, you gotta get your lettuces out in the ground. Now, this is all lettuce. Doesn't matter. Loose leaf, butter crunch, head lettuce, red varieties, doesn't matter. Get your lettuce planted. And if you're in zone 9B, y'all, this is a great time to get it planted because lettuce is not going to bolt when it's cold. So you can extend the life of those lettuce plants as you're harvesting all of your greens. Now, the exact same with the spinach. If you're going to plant your seeds about 1/2 inch, space them out, especially if you're doing head lettuce or if you're growing head lettuce, you want to space those out so they have room to grow. If you're growing loose leaf lettuce, you can space them a little closer, really pack them in there. So as you're harvesting, you're leaving some behind to regrow, etc., etc., etc. So this is a great time. Again, they're not gonna bolt when it's cold. You can extend the life of your lettuces and they're going to grow really, really well this time of year, especially zone 9A, 9B, 10A, maybe 8B, somewhere in those ranges. You're good to go. And here's a bonus tip: mix different varieties of lettuce together in the same bed. They're going to benefit each other. Your beds are going to look kind of cool because you have all these different colors and shapes and everything of the lettuces, and they're going to grow really well together. So why not? Okay, this next one is not one of my most favorite plants, but it is a great workhorse for the garden, and that's kale, y'all. If you're like me and you find it bitter, there is a trick to eating kale that I have learned. Pick the leaves when they're younger. They're a little sweeter, they're not as bitter, and they will continue to grow. The plant will continue to grow. So if kale is one of those superfoods that you really want to try eating, but you just don't like the taste, try harvesting the kale leaves when they're smaller, younger, so to speak. Okay, so let's keep it real. I mentioned kale as a workhorse because it will survive frost. It will survive cold snaps. It will survive lots of rain. It is literally, and I'm not joking, a very, very, very strong plant. It just keeps surviving and going. Kale is one of the easiest plants to grow this time of year because it is so hardy. You can use them in smoothies, stir fries, you name it, you can use it. If you're looking for a very strong, durable, hardy plant to grow this time of year, kale. It's number 3. All right, number 4, and one of my new favorite crops to grow is Swiss chard. Now, I'd never grown it before until a couple years ago, or last year. No, it was 2 years ago. And I love this plant. In fact, I have some growing just right over here that I'll show you. They're just starting to come up. This is a beautiful plant. Comes in many, many, many different colors, kind of like a rainbow. Very tasty leaf, and it produces and produces and produces so well. So Swiss chard is number 4. One thing about this plant to remember or to learn about is it is actually more heat tolerant than spinach and lettuce, which means you can grow it, you can start it now and grow it all the way through your springs, most springs. It survives here well into spring in this zone, and my springs were in the 90s usually. High 80s, low 90s, and it does just fine. In fact, I usually pull them out so I have room for other crops once the heat hits a certain area, certain point. So if you're looking for a crop that is super good for the cold and will last into mid-heat of springs, Swiss chard for sure. Okay, number 5, and this is a crop that I've actually never grown, is arugula. Arugula is a fantastic cold weather crop, a cold weather green that if you love salads, y'all, got to grow this crop. Now, since I don't have really any experience with this crop, I actually printed off some stuff to hit, so I'm going to read this off to y'all real quick. It is a very quick growing, spicy, it's packed full of flavor, and a fantastic cold weather crop. Arugula grows ridiculously fast in the cold weather. You can harvest baby leaves in the 20 to 25 day range. Y'all, that's insanely fast. This is one of those crops that's great for beginner growers because it is such a hardy crop and will grow really well. If you want to pack in a lot of arugula plants for an amazing looking salad bed, then by all means pack the seeds in when you sow them. If not, space the seeds out so the leaves get bigger for different uses. Mainly salads. Last thing, make sure you keep your soil beds moist throughout the winter, and you're gonna have an amazing amount of arugula throughout your entire winter time. All right, y'all, so those are the 5 cold weather greens that you could be growing right now anywhere across the South, maybe even up in the northern areas. Maybe if you have a hoop house, a greenhouse, things of that nature, but definitely down here in the South, all across the country, those are the 5 you should be focused on. Now, I mentioned a bonus, and I'm going to show y'all 2 crops that I highly recommend you growing also, because I've grown them here, I think, every year, and they do really well. Okay, the first one I'm going to say are brassicas, but I'm going to focus not just on the broad topic of brassicas. I'm going to hit cabbages. So let me show you another one. Look at that one right there. Next to all the okra that I just harvested, but look at that cabbage right there. These plants grow so good down here in the zone 9B, 9A. They're a great crop for beginners. You do have to keep an eye out for pests though. I mean, cabbage, worms, and things of that nature. So if you start seeing a whole lot of holes on the leaves, flip the leaves over. Carefully though, because the leaves will break. Look for those doggone punks and see what's going on. Cabbages grow really good throughout my winters here. And by probably February, March time frame, I'll be able to harvest a lot of heads of cabbage because I have cabbages everywhere. The second crop that I want to show real quick that grows so good for me down here, y'all, radishes. Okay, look at this radish bed. Those are growing so good, so well. In fact, this is Chinese cabbage right here. Also, you can see how well they're growing. So yeah, radishes. And I have grown numerous different types of radish over my winters in this area, and they always grow really good. So 2 bonus crops also, cabbages and radishes. Can't go wrong, yo. So in this video, we went over my top 5 greens that you could be growing right now down in this zone 9B, 9A area across the South. My 2 bonus crops. I hope everyone got something out of this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you get out there in your garden today and start planting and growing one or two or all of these crops. Y'all take care. May God continue to bless each and every one of you, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye.